Hello! Welcome to the stream. We're just basically at the end of this now. The end of this Arsenal game. We've got a penalty shootout. We'll watch that and then we can react to the draw. But man, I just want to say I haven't watched the entirety of this game, mainly the back end of the first half, but I really had my eye on the second half, to be honest. But what I can definitely say is that there have been some dodgy decisions, to say the least. Arsenal have had a lot of chances today. Probably should have won it with the chances, but I'm kind of glad they didn't because there's been some ridiculous moments of refereeing in here. So, for me, penalty shootout's probably fair. Binder, I think he's made some brilliant saves. The penalty save is good. The save he makes from that head is really good. On the whole, it just looked like safe hands. Now then, I'm unsure about how good these guys are on penalties. I've seen a couple of good ones. Like Raya made a really good save earlier in the season. I remember in the Champions League, and of course Binder has just saved the penalty now. So neither of them are incapable. Here is Martin Odegaard with Bruno Fernandes in the middle. Not quite in the middle, but let's talk with the refs right now. Penalties incoming here. Wonder who Odegaard for Arsenal. I'm trying to think who Arsenal have got their pens. Odegaard would definitely take a pen. Wouldn't surprise me if Gabriel took one. How many goals he likes to get. Refs, just talking with the keepers now. Bruno taking the first one. Here we are. It's going to be Bruno versus Raya to begin. I don't really know. I know Bruno's missed pens before, but on the whole, I think he's known to be a pretty good one. How we do? Bruno to take this. Bruno Fernandes scores. Pretty good on pens, to be fair to him. Don't think he was ever truly in doubt. Good stuff there. I think he's hit the camera. Yeah, he's hit the camera. All right, Odegaard stepping up to take this penalty. Missed one already today. Is he likely to miss two in one sitting? It's Martin Odegaard. No, he's not. Scores. Up the Tigers, says Glim. Unlucky against Doncaster, man. I was watching the Arsenal game, then it was half time, and then I saw that well, um I saw Hull and I saw they scored a goal. I was like, oh nice. Hull 1-0 up. And then it showed me Doncaster scored a goal and I was like, unlucky. And then um and then I looked at the bottom of the screen, it says 5-4 and win and pens. I want United to win. So I would like United to win. Honestly, the performance today in refereeing anyway has not been great. Great penalty by Diallo, 2-1. I think United should go through it. You know, a red that's not a red, a pen that's not a pen. You know, feels like the odds have gone against them today. And look, I don't like United. I don't like Arsenal. I'm merely saying it from a mutual point, I guess. Doncaster went 1-0 up, then we equalised, and then they won on pens. Ah, that was rough. Is that 2 years in a row they've gotten you now? Or is it just 2 times recently? Kai Havertz to take a penalty here for Arsenal. Oh, what a save! He got a cross really well there, Binder. What a save! Huge moment. Great save by Binder. Really got across well there. Although I will say, I don't think Havertz put enough power on that. What a save. They got us in Carabao Cup last year. Can't argue with that red. It's the second year. I think that's a dodgy yellow. That's what I will say. Hi, Frosty. Welcome to the chat. Got us in the Carabao Cup last year. Great save. Lenny Orange take a pen for United here. Oh, lovely penalty. Lovely penalty. 3-1 to United on pens now. It's United to lose. 3-1. Arsenal got a chance to make it 3-2. Oh, Raya moves really early. Raya moves so early. I thought that looked a bit early. 50 million down the drain. Kai Havertz misses again. I do like that tune. That is a nice tune. And like tunes that use that same bracket. They sound nice anyway. Who's this? Number 9? Nope, Declan Rice. Why did I get 9? Declan Rice for Arsenal. Oof, just about beats Binder. Binder went the right way. 3-2. 2 pens left for each side. Who's this now for United? Martinez. They got centre backs going for this United. So gutted about how I can't even be bothered to make my vlog. Ooh, nice pen by Martinez. Basically down the middle, slightly to the left. So gutted about how can't be bothered to make my vlog. I will later, I guess. Tottenham's great past Tamworth. Yeah, that was something. I thought that had like a battering written all over it. Tamworth are in the Nations League. Not even in I think they're a semi professional team. Mental. Partey to take a penalty now for Arsenal. If he misses, United are through. Partey has to score. That's what he does. 4-3. Tyler Dibbling scored again. Connect. Race for the main man. There you go. Big Steve's on something. It's Xerxes. Had a lot of stick on him this season. You know, booed off the pitch by United fans. I almost felt bad. No, I did feel bad for him, in fact, getting booed off like that. He's the fifth taker. He scores, United are through. Xerxes scores! United are through. And Arsenal are out in the third round. If Doncaster get City away, I will cry, and I'm not joking. Oh, yeah, that would be rough for you guys. That would be rough. Because then it's like, oh, if we got through, we would have had his. Oh, that would be bad. I can see why that would be sad for you. Xerxes had a lot of stick on him. He probably needed that. Justice, to be honest, because honestly, like it's been so it's just so bad watching some of the refereeing today. But no FA Cup for Arsenal, and really, unless they go through against them, against Newcastle somehow, really the only trophies that they can be up for is Champions League and Premier League. We bottled it to Burstow, took the fifth pen to win it, and he skied it. Then we went on to miss in the pen shootout. Oh my lord. Bayern, great game from him, made the big save. Made the big save. And now it's all about the draw. Five three to United on pens. They're technically not out of the Carabao Cup. No, they're not yet. And if they go through against Newcastle, then fair play. You know, but they got a very difficult job. And there, if they do it, then hats off to him. But we'll see. We'll see how they do. Now we got the draw on the way. Tottenham fans are chanting Tamworth get battered everywhere they go. I mean, on paper, it looks like Tottenham comfortably went through, but the fact that they scored their first goal in the 100th minute, oh my lord, that is something. How strong did they start? Is what I'm curious about. Like, did they play like a full strength team? Oh, they had enough, you know. Saar, Basuma, Madison. That's like one of the best midfields, if not the. Werner, all right, no surprise he didn't get a goal. But Brennan Johnson, the back four, Regulon, Gray, Dragusin, Porro getting top outlet. But on the big guns off the bench, didn't they? Son, Bergval, Solanke, Kulusevski, and Jed Spence all came on. Man, I would have just given up if I was Tamworth if I saw all that coming on to beat them. Fair play to him for what lasting until the 101st minute. Shameless FC. It was a really strong team. Bought on Solanke. I know they bought on all their best lads. Literally the big guns. Tamworth fans should be really proud of their team. Oh yeah, absolutely. Holding Tottenham for over 100 minutes, especially if you added time to that probably brings it to more like at least 105 minutes. That's not something to be sneered at, And look, it fell away from them in after the first goal went in, it seems. Whether that was down to Tamworth went for it or whether, Tottenham just became too much for them, ran out of gas. So, difficult one for Tamworth fans. But if they leave the stadium unhappy there, I'd be surprised because they did really good to do what they did. One of them works in a burger van. What? The players? Fair play. Just watching, just reading through Fabrizio's Twitter here. The draw is here, but they're currently talking, but don't worry. I'll have a read through some of the names. 35 goals scored, 8 goals conceded, 8 clean sheets for Simeone this season. Wow, that's crazy. 14 wins in a row. Kyle Walker looks like he's going to AC Milan, by the way. That looks all set and done, to be honest. He's definitely not staying here because he's literally asked to not be here. If Arsenal go trophy list, which I think they will, should Arteta get the sack? How long's he been there now? Don't worry about answering it. I'll search it up. When did Arteta join Arsenal as a manager? December 2019, he became the coach. So, December 2025, you would have been here for 6 years. Arteta. So, since being a coach with Arsenal, he's won an FA Cup in the 1920 season, his first year, and he's won 2 Community Shields. It's not the best trophy haul, and I mean, Community Shields, call them what you want. I wouldn't really be proud of having 2 Community Shields in my locker, and that's basically all I've got. But here we are. The balls are being dropped into the bowl here. Yep, in they all go. See them there. Very nice. Make sure that bag's empty. Alright, 2 are out first, which is Manchester United at home. Who against? We're number 8 against 20. Leicester. Okay. Well, that's not a bad one for you guys. It means you didn't miss out on United. Who's out now? 27. Leeds. Leeds will host. 9. I thought it was us for a second. Millwall or Dagon Red. I forgot Chelsea in the draw. 7. Brighton versus 13. Chelsea. Brighton versus Chelsea. Away for you guys. Not the greatest draw, but not the worst. 12. Preston or Charlton. Hosting. 25. We do well to avoid Liverpool, Tottenham, and Villa. Exeter. Winnable draw. Yeah, you guys would be favourites to go for, that's for sure. Versus number 28, Exeter versus Nottingham Forest. 22. Coventry versus 30. Who are 30? Ipswich. 14. Blackburn versus 11. Oh, we still got a lot of good teams in here, and we haven't come out yet. 16. Mansfield / Wigan. I don't expect Chelsea to win the FA Cup. I don't know why. Versus 31. Fulham. Mansfield or Wigan versus Fulham. 26. Birmingham. Which number's Doncaster? 18. 23. So Birmingham versus Newcastle. Alright, Newcastle out. That's nice. 21. Plymouth. Yeah, Doncaster at 18. Versus 10. Liverpool. Get in. Liverpool are out. Well, and they're not going to lose to Plymouth, but they're not playing us. 24. Everton. Doncaster are still in. Versus 15. Everton versus Bournemouth. Nah, come on. Avoid Tottenham and Arsenal. No, and Villa. 6. Villa. Don't you dare give us... Yes! Villa vs Tottenham. Alright, we'll take any of these now. Be nice to avoid... It'd be nice to avoid Palace. 1. Southampton / Southampton or Swansea versus 5. Man, we're really leaving it down to the last minute here. 4, which is Leyton Orient / Derby. Oh, God. Versus 8. So we're playing Leyton Orient or Derby. City are out, Glimpse, you don't need to worry. Although they might still get Doncaster are out. Might as well see where this goes. Against 32. Yeah, Doncaster are hosting a Premier League side, Crystal Palace. So it's not awful, but it's not the best either. But at least it didn't get drawn against us at the Etihad. There you go. Palace at home isn't the best draw, to be fair. I'm fine with that. Yeah, could be worse. So here's all the draws. United vs Leicester, Leeds vs Millwall or Dagon Red, Brighton vs Chelsea, Cheston or Charlton versus Wickham, Exeter versus Forest, Coventry versus Ipswich, Blackburn versus Wolves, Mansfield or Wigan versus Fulham, Birmingham versus Newcastle, Plymouth vs Liverpool, Everton vs Bournemouth, Villa vs Tottenham, we'll watch that, Southampton or Swansea vs Burnley, Leyton Orient or Derby vs City, Doncaster Rovers vs Palace, and Stoke versus Cardiff. So there you have it. That is the draw. You guys got Leyton Orient. Yeah, either them or Derby. It depends on who wins there. Don't know if that game is happening right now or not. Now that happens on Tuesday 14th. So there you go. Not the worst draw for us. We'll take that. Away from home, slightly unideal, but you can't always have it your way, as you will learn in life, I suppose. Now then, you haven't seen the end of me. Transfer stream is happening very soon, within like an hour. Oh, that game got postponed, did it? Oh, why? Is it because of the icy roads? I'm guessing, or something like that, and the bad weather. But either way, big ups to everyone who tuned into this. Who we face, we're playing Leyton Orient or Doncaster. Yeah, so there you go. Big ups for tuning in. We're back with a transfer stream within maybe an hour, 2 at the most, but probably an hour. So keep your notifications on. The stream will be scheduled rather soon. Big ups to you all for tuning in. If you aren't already, you might as well like and subscribe. Big ups.